Last question for this panel, Commissioner Thompson.
Mr. Smith, I want to clear up the confusion that still exists in my mind after 2 days of hearings here, listening to different people. I understand the issue of inoperability of radios and all the other technological problems of September 11th. I understand the issue of elite rescue squads and whatever the culture of the police and fire department have been working together. But I still, and you were a large part of this, so maybe you can help me, I still haven't heard any concrete examples of how any presumed rivalry or competition between the New York Fire Department and the New York Police Department made things go worse on September 11th. Can you give me those examples?
I can give you my opinion.
Sure.
And I feel that there are so many nuances in emergency work that it's difficult to come away with an absolute exactitude of if we did it this way, this would happen. To give you an example, as Jerry Hauer said, that these firefighters would do anything to save another human life. But there is a nuance involved in that observation, and that is if there was a command for them to evacuate, every officer I know in the New York Fire Department who is as well trained and as intuitively confident in the ability of his fire chief would leave the building because he had a direct order to leave the building. He would not jeopardize his men in that building if he were given a direct order. And I don't think they heard an order to evacuate. That's my opinion. We'll never know. But I got to say that in the beginning, and again, one of the top police commanders is a close personal friend of mine, very close personal friend of mine. The chief of department was a good friend. These men did not get together that day, and they should have been together. And I think had they been together, that the communication system would have been a little different. And God knows, maybe not as many people would have died.
But what does that have to do with any rivalry?
Well, the fact that they did not come together illustrated to me that the psychology of the day was that we will do what we do best and let them do what they do best, instead of we are really good at what we do and let's do it together.
But isn't there some logic to that in the case of September 11th, with the police controlling the perimeter and keeping people away and sending them in different directions and providing security for the scene, and the fire department fighting the fire?
Well, that would be fine if you said that that was the only mandate that the police department had that day. And I don't think it is. I think that the police department as well as the fire department take oaths of office that will protect the lives and the people of the city of New York. And incident command systems all over the country, as mandated by the federal government and the Department of Homeland Security, says that the police officer in charge and the fire officer in charge will come together, and there will be an incident commander. In almost every place in America, the fire department takes over that incident.
Thank you.